Kalalah Malak Yahweh, Wa Yahushai Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash, and double honors to the elders of GMS Ruwell. Blessings unto those men, and blessings and salutations to the Akim out there in truth, pushing this word in all sincerity and in honesty. With that being said, Shalom Israel, Barakatah. Today's lesson, North Korea's nuclear arsenal growth. And here we have another RT.com article that says North Korea to expand nuclear arsenal. Kim Jong-un announced the plan in order to better defend the country against outside aggression. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has announced plans to exponentially increase the country's nuclear arsenal, and during a visit to the Nuclear Weapons Institute and production facility for weapon-grade nuclear materials, he reiterated the defensive nature of the country's efforts. Further reading says, Pyongyang claimed to have successfully tested the first iteration of its nuclear deterrent back in 2006. At present, North Korea is estimated to possess approximately 50 nuclear warheads. On Friday, the state-run Korean Central News Agency KCNA reported that Kim had personally become acquainted with the production process at the nuclear facility and has visited the control room of the uranium enrichment facility. The North Korean leader was left feeling strong after the inspection, according to the media outlet. And that goes under the scripture of Joel 3:10 when it says, let the weak say, I am strong. Because it says here the North Korean leader was left feeling strong after the inspection, according to the media outlet. The country's nuclear sector cannot afford to become complacent with its achievements, Kim stressed. He pointed out the need to further augment the number of centrifuges in order to exponentially increase the nuclear weapons production in a fresh leap forward. And when it comes to these smaller countries, they now have modern-day Smiths of their own. It's not just Edom anymore. Let me say that again. When it comes to these smaller countries, they now have modern-day Smiths of their own. The North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has just revealed details of its uranium enrichment facility, and it's just going to grow from this point forward. Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 16, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. He has created the smith. Those smiths or blacksmiths of the past created ancient primitive weapons of war. But the modern day smith, on the other hand, is a scientist that creates weapons of mass destruction for that final showdown of World War III. That bringeth forth an instrument for his work. That instrument is the gift of the missile given unto Esau, Edom, for the coming war of Armageddon. Hebrew word Armageddon. Not only does Esau, Edom possess nuclear capability, but now these smaller countries possess nuclear capability as well. This article of Kim Jong-un increasing his nuclear arsenal goes into that scripture of Joel 3:10. Let the weak say, I am strong. And with that being said, let's go over to that scripture. Joel 3:10, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Just like you heard from the RT article, Kim Jong-un saying he's strong. Let the weak say, I am strong. The weak and smaller nations are now confident in saying, I am strong, due to the fact that they now possess nuclear capability and are backed up by the other greater superpower nations. North Korea is now estimated to possess approximately 50 nuclear warheads, so they have leveled out the playing field when it comes to nuclear arsenal. And as soon as that CHIP MOTB of Revelation 13 and 16 is implemented upon the world, then that third woe cometh quickly. Let's go over to that scripture. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. The Lord Yahweh Yahushua has given Esau Edom the knowledge of the sword, and has created the modern day smith in order to bring about the many weapons of his indignation, of that righteous anger, of his righteous anger. But now these smaller countries have also come into the possession of nuclear capability, and it's all to fulfill prophecy. It is prophesied that Babylon the Great shall become desolate without inhabitants. And Babylon the Great is America. The Second World War has passed, but the Third World War of destruction cometh quickly, just as soon as they pass the CHIP MOTB of Revelation 13 and 16. Once they do that, then that destructive war follows to end the reign of Esau Edom. With that being said, Ka'alallah Malak Yahweh, Wa Yahushai Bahashem Racha Gwadash, and double honors to the elders of GMS Ruel. Blessings unto those men, and blessings and salutations to the Akim out there in truth, pushing his word in all sincerity and in honesty. With that being said, Shalom Israel, Barakatah.